So there are 4 steps that you can do. Number 1 is identify unnecessary spending. And number 2 is update our budget. And so you have a clear understanding on what's your income, what's your expenses, necessary expenses, and what's your margin that's going to help reduce your debt. Number 3 is create new bank accounts, separate bank accounts, so you automate everything, you've got a system in place. And number 4 is transfer some money to each bank account. And you can repeat this process every payday. Every time you receive a money, you transfer this and do the process and automate everything so it's all set and forget. Let's jump right in. So why don't you get your phone and open your phone banking app. So the first one we want to see here is understand what is my income. So right here, I've got my income from my retail job. So you can access this through Google Sheet. It's free. So what we're going to do is identify unnecessary spending from transactions. So what I've got here is interest charge. We can't do anything about that one at this stage. Spotify Premium, maybe we can cut that for this month. Dairy snacks and energy drink, it's probably not required. Lotto Powerball, that's definitely not required. There's no such thing as get rich quick, and it's just not worth it. And so just by looking at this, you've got the vending machine that I could stop as well. I think in this case, the Lotto Powerball is the main one that I need to stop spending on, because money is about building a good habit over and over again. Just like going to the gym, you turn up every day, build your muscle, and repeat that. And the same with money, with budgeting. You show up every payday, do this, repeat it again. So what we're going to do is update our budget. So I've got my income here, and let's put in expenses. These are the necessary expenses that we'll need it no matter what. The first one, rent. We definitely need that. $320. And transport. We'll need that, $25. Grocery shopping. I am just going to round it up to $45. And the last one is power share. Now that is for a month. So I'm going to say about $5 per week. Maybe I put 10 just in case. Let's do a total here and then sum that up here. Right. So that's going to be bills total. That's going to be account number 1. Create spending, and we'll create debt. And then left. So we're going to do total all of that. Oh, actually, I might just do that plus this plus that plus that. All right, so I've got $74 roughly every week that I can play around on top of meeting my weekly expenses. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna allocate $30 every week. That's for enjoying myself, buying snacks or Spotify is gonna come out of that account. Once that money runs out, I can't spend anything else. But if there's money in there, feel free to spend that money, and the money's there to enjoy. And then we've got debt account. Oh, sorry, I should put negative. The next account we have is debt. So I'm going to allocate $40. So because my income is not fixed, $474 every week, so I'm gonna leave that over and under in here. But I've got these numbers. Bills total $400, spending $30, and debt $40. So what's gonna happen is every week I'm gonna set aside those amounts into each bucket, which we're gonna create those new accounts, so that when the money comes in, it goes out to each bucket. Every dollar got a purpose. So now we've got our running budget here. Let's create those new accounts. So I'm going to go back and open up a new account. The first one being bills. And a new account, spending. The last one will be debt. Now, your bank might have different system on opening new accounts, but I'm sure it's pretty straightforward. If you need help, you can contact your bank directly. So what we're gonna do, we've created those accounts. Now, I've got the money there, 474. We're going to transfer. We're going to transfer $400 to bills. And we're going to transfer $30 to spending. And the last one, $40 to debt. Done. So what's going to happen is every payday, you do the steps. As soon as you receive the money, you transfer those amounts directly into each of those accounts. So by having this system, it's sort of set and forget. You're automatically paying off your debt. You're less likely to overspend on entertainment. So what we're doing here is not just fixing the debt, but we're building a system that is simple enough to follow, and we'll do that every payday. Set and forget. Let me know in the comment if you find this helpful and where you're joining from, and if you'd like to learn more about budgeting, feel free to pop in the comments as well. I'll see you in the next video.